Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I paint pine trees. Many of you must have started working on those cards for family and friends. And I think holiday season and winter is never complete without some kind of pine trees. These are the two round brushes that I'll be using today. This is a size 4. It has a slightly pointy end and the belly is not too thick. This is a size 0. It's actually a fine detail brush, and I'll show you how you can still paint pine trees using this brush. So for this painting, I'll be using watercolors from King Art, and both these brushes are also from King Art. So for the greens, I'll be using a combination of olive green. This is a dark green, and I've mixed a little bit of black here. And this is permanent green, some brown for the trunk. So before I begin painting, I'll show you the 3 basic strokes that I'll be using. They're very simple. There is this downward stroke, and then there is this upward stroke, and there is this horizontal. So I'm going to begin painting with the size 4 round brush. I picked some olive green, and I'm going to make these downward strokes. You can make the strokes a little longer as you go further down. Add a little bit of dark green in here and there. And I'm going to add a little bit of brown. Next, I'm going to show you how to paint using upward strokes. You're going to start with small strokes and then make them bigger. You can add these little branches. And I like to vary the color in the tree by using a different color, and then pick a little bit of brown and add this to the trunk. Next, we come to the horizontal strokes. Now I'm going to pick my size 0 round brush, which is a fine detail brush, and show you how to paint the same trees using the same strokes. So you can see how the trees look similar and yet a little different, just because the brushes are a little different in their size. So now I'm going to paint a small holiday scene with a Christmas tree right in front and some of these trees in the background. Before I start on this tree, I'm going to use my masking fluid to paint small circles to show where the ornaments are situated. The masking fluid that I use is slightly blue in color, but don't worry about it because once it dries, we can peel it off. I wet the tool, then I pick up this fluid and I start painting the circles. So I'm keeping this painting fairly simple because the focus is on the trees. I've run a round brush size 8 in the background. I'm going to add some greens. Try to use the lighter greens for the first layer of the tree. The first couple of strokes will be upward facing. And since the masking fluid is dry, you don't have to worry, you can run the color right over it. And follow the shape of the triangle. Now from here on, I'm going to make these slightly downward strokes. And which are not like, don't make a continuous downward stroke, make short strokes, short downward strokes. If your tree is larger, then you can use a larger size brush to cover this entire area a little faster. And now for the second layer, I'm going to pick a little more color. I'm going to start adding a little bit of darker green to create some shadows. Try to add more color around the masking fluid so that after we peel off the masking fluid, your ornaments will become more prominent. So I'm going to wait for this paint to slightly dry and then peel the masking fluid off. In the meanwhile, I'm going to start working on the trees in the background. Since the trees are in the background and further away, I'm going to use a finer brush to paint smaller trees. So I want to paint using this stroke, but I want to pull down the strokes all the way to the bottom. Now, since the Christmas tree is still a little wet, I'm going to add some more details in the background by adding some more trees. And this time I'm going to paint trees like these. Now the tree is completely dry, I'm going to start peeling the masking fluid. So let's start painting the ornaments. I'm going to make these little tiny strokes, not everywhere, just here and there, but add a few of them towards these, towards the edge, and gives a little more definition to your tree. So now I'm going to give some finishing touches by adding a little glow around. I use a wet brush, dot a little yellow. I'm adding some stars to the sky with my white gel pen. So with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I also hope you will try some of the techniques I shared in this video today. If you want to recreate some of these pine trees or this Christmas scene and share it on Instagram, do tag me at simply.seema so that I can share your beautiful work in my stories. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel because that motivates me to create more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.